This is a basic rundown of Streamline. A general description. It's divided into these 4 general sections, plus dashboard, starting with the start page, where you can open a project or create a new project. And one of the options is the Fishbowl connector, where you can enter your credentials, plus edit SQL queries to specify for each section of information what you're pulling from which tables, like transactions, item parameters, etc. So a very custom tool. We don't have a connection now, but here's the Fishbowl connector. So right now we'll look at the bill of materials manufacturer planning example. Here's the demand forecasting section, the tree, and the demand forecast, statistical forecasts by period in the red numbers and the red line on the chart. It's a statistical forecast in units, projected sales. You can see every level, every category, item, subcategory, and its forecast. The blue line is the model, the red one is the future forecast. The inventory planning section has all the inventory parameters like lead time, on-hand quantities, to ship quantities, etc. This is the item type column that is responsible for the bill of materials tree hierarchy. Now you click on any item type, you see its tree. You can see the materials it uses, and the products it's used in. That's for the intermediate item. It has both. The dependency is automated, and the demand from the finished products goes down to materials to be purchased. Next one is the report section. The KPIs probably is the most important report, but we have a whole list of them starting with final forecast, which you can view next to the actual sales report side by side, by period, by item code in each row. The available ways to aggregate the project include the all items. As you can see, the by period statistics on a company level in every report. So the forecast overrides would be shown here if any had been entered. Forecast error and planned versus actual are good for tracking and statistics. Forecast analysis, model quality, model type, ABC analysis. You can see how your forecasts actually came true. And we would have more periods here if we had more history. So in the tree, you can see all the imported categories down to the item code, and it's reflected here in inventory planning in these columns. You can also actually hide if you want to. So the KPIs report is probably the key report aggregated on a company level. You can see all the key indicators here. Expected stock out, overstock, non-moving inventory, total turnover, etc. And you can manipulate the project, combine, and aggregate in different ways. Most important indicators are here, and they're also reflected in the dashboard that we're going to enable right now. With all of these are pretty much the KPI report on the company level, more graphically represented. I'm going to look at actually a different example of a project with a richer history so we could see the process. Okay, so the idea is it's the KPIs report basically, and you can compare it dynamically to the previous period here. Each new period, how your inventory value or expected overstock value went down compared to the previous period, or to the start date if you so desire. Now we're comparing each new period to the start date, how much it went down. So it gives you a lot of flexibility with analysis and pretty graphical picture. So this is the general layout of Streamline in these sections.